So there's going to be a little bit of shaky cam because my hands are all... Dini was punishing me today. How long have you been at Petchrungruang?
I think I've been here, is it about 10 days?
I think so.
It feels like ages though.
Well,
same time it's gone so quick.
You got a lot accomplished in those 10 days.
Yeah.
Why don't you talk a little bit about that?
Yeah. Well, you have to fight against the man, obviously, but first for me, like, huge personal growth here. Yeah, that's the main thing I found is just like major personal growth. Like, people here, believed in me, and then it's just grown from there. There's a trust and a belief and
How can you feel that? Like, how can you tell that belief? Because there's the language barrier, but it kind of doesn't matter, right?
No, it doesn't, and it's just everything here. It's the heart, the place, the family atmosphere. You just accept it, and not changed.
Yeah.
I don't feel like they've tried to change how I fight. They've just tweaked and made that better, made it grow. And like, I've heard you guys talk about the slow cooker, which I've definitely noticed as well, because it's just this subtle changing. I think like people expect to come to a gym in Thailand and be like, show me all your tricks. I'll do a triple cartwheel quick and be amazing, but it's just been these small changes, and I just feel like I've been accepted into the gym really well.
How would you identify that? Because I consider this a pretty female-friendly gym, but there's no women in it. Like, it's weird.
I guess it's sort of one of those things of like, if you put in the work, if you're just working alongside people, you shorten that divide a bit. Like, you equalize. I think Pino's just treated me like everyone else after a few days. Like, do this, do that, do your kids, do your... It's not like, are you okay to... So I guess that for me is the sign of being accepted and equality.
Yeah.
Just another person fighting and doing the same thing.
Yeah. Would you say that that's different from other gyms that you've trained at?
I think here it's more of a like no bullshit sort of gym. Like, I've been to gyms before where they're like, very good, fantastic, texting on their phone and holding pads for you, whereas it's just an investment here. You can feel that they care about you getting better.
Yeah. I find it difficult because this is not the best gym for everyone. So what do you think it is about a person who this is good for them?
It's a traditional Thai gym. I think if you want to work hard, like it's a no frills gym. You come and you work hard, you've got to be self-motivated, but I think that's important for any fighter, because it's you that gets you up in the morning and you're just getting up because your trainer wants you to, or it's the self-motivating, and it's really hard training. Obviously, it's really hard training, and the clinching, sparring, everything's just fun, and the skill level of all the people here is great, and the knowledge they share, they're willing to share their knowledge and help you, even though there's a language barrier. Yeah, I've learned a lot and been put in really bad clinching situations over and over again till I've learned somewhat what to do.
10 days is not a lot of time, but I've seen you grow, and you identify feeling that you've grown. Can you identify any of the small things that you feel have changed or tightened up?
Oh, it's definitely like a thing of recurring themes I always find in Muay Thai. Like, so obviously for me is closer, being closer. And I think that goes back to that identity thing we've talked about as well, where I'm like long and tall. So I've always been like, be long, be tall. So it's this weird identity for me of being long and tall, but being close and wanting to get in and clinch. So it's like, I can do both. Mind blown. So that, how to work the bag is something that's a bit different here that I've found, like being close to the bag, not resting, like visibly puffing. Like, I think we talked about it in the summit as well, like I'm exhausted on this bag. Everyone see how hard I work. The continuous work on the bag, being in contact with the bag. So and
what was, you don't have to say where you were before, but what was it that made you literally change your plans from what you were doing and come back here?
Yeah, like I'd had a great experience here with the summit, but it was very different. It wasn't part of the normal training regime here, but I could feel that there was stuff here that was going to make me grow, especially in clinching, like the frame. And I went to another gym. It was very busy with loads of sort of foreigners and beginners. And I just wasn't getting what I needed there. Like it just didn't fit. And I sort of tossed back and forth, and Kevin was super nice. He's like, time is precious, just come back. And I was like, fuck it. I just did, jumped on a plane and came back. And it's always like, am I doing the right thing? And yeah, and it turned out to be amazing. The things that have like cascaded on from that have just been amazing.
Your comfort level here has visibly changed. You seemed a little bit frightened when you first came back, which I understand that in the summit you weren't in the regular training, but you'd been in the space before, and like you knew crew knew.
Yeah.
What was that?
That's me, being a dog. I think I'm always just like, like I said to Kevin, I'm like nervous, and he's like, why are you nervous? This is like easier than the training you did before in the summer. And I was like, it's just different. Well, here it is. It's coming into someone's home, into someone's family, because it is a tight-knit family of people. So it's making sure you fit in and you learn, and they enjoy having you here as well, because I think that's important as well. You want it to be a two-way street. I think that's happened. Like Pinu and his dad and Crew Dan and all the trainers and all the people are so nice. So, yeah, I'm really sad to be leaving.
What was your experience like with Krunu's dad and his uncle Alan? Because they do not speak English, but they will talk to you at length.
I understand little bits of what Pinu's dad said, and he's just smiley and sweet and looks at your eyes and shows me how to do knees. And Alan is the same. He's just got these really kind eyes and smiles. So they're just giving people. So I just try and be respectful and nice back. And it's just amazing. And I've learned off, Pinu's dad's been teaching me little words, and they're just lovely people.
What kind of things do you think that you can take home with you to your own gym? Because you're going to have to be fitting them into a different program.
Yes, so much. I think it's one of those things that I have to go back and see. I've been thinking about it a little bit. There's definitely different ways of my training. And just the intensity of my training has changed a bit as well, because I sort of went from not fighting for like over a year, so that wasn't my main focus, but I was still consistently training, to being like back, so like loving running, loving the knees. So yeah, definitely more clinching, trying to find good solid clinching partners that want to do more than sort of 10 minutes of clinching. Like I find that's where the growth happens with clinching, when you're half an hour in and you're tired and your arms are trembling and you've been headlocked 7 times and you're like, I need a new solution. That's sort of where the growth happens for me, I think, and for everyone. It's like that consistent time, not 10 minutes, and not that like we always clinch for 10 minutes. We do sometimes half hour and longer sessions, and it's a part of sparring as well at my gym, so you spar with clinching involved. So yeah, there's lots of different things I think I'll take back and tweak.
If you were going to give someone advice, if they were going to come to a gym like this, what kinds of things do you think they need to be prepared for?
Well, I think feet, like you commented on, feet is a big thing, like getting your feet ready, but I've got like rough Aussie feet from being on the beach and stuff, so that was fine. But yeah, like you definitely notice like the carpets and the floor, your feet will get smashed up. Cardio, definitely. Running, I think is so important. So just having that consistent running and being open to learn, I think, is the main thing. Like listening and absorbing what you can. Being open to different ways of learning and what people are telling you, even if you don't take 100% of that onto your persona, listening, because these people are in the place they are for a reason. Yeah, their experience, and they're making champion fighters all the time. Yeah. So being open to learn, not coming with a set view of what to do and who you are. Let it blossom.
I think in the years that I've been here watching people who come through, the people who struggle the worst are the people who are like, they expect to come here and also be awesome.
Yeah.
And they're humbled by like not being the best in the gym immediately, and they can't handle it. You're in Thailand. A 13-year-old's going to be a lot better than you.
I've seen it even in my time here, and it's sort of like, wow. You've got to be always, I think, a humble person and willing to learn, because there's always, that's what, a lot of people, the Muay Thai journey is, you're always a beginner, you're always learning.
Yeah.
It's never ending.
On the note of time is precious.
Yeah.
I think this is true especially for women. We have this thing about like not wanting to speak up. Men have this kind of like economy thing where they're like, I'm paying for a service, and if I don't get that service, fuck you.
Yeah.
Whereas women have this weird immediate loyalty to a place they've never been to before.
Yeah.
So
That's so true.
how would you advise women who maybe have an inkling or even a very strong feeling that where they are is not working for them?
It's so difficult because there's so many different levels of what keeps people in places of why they are. I guess the main thing is talking to someone. Like for me, it was sort of like Kevin. I was like this, and he's like, just do this. It's really easy. And I was like, fuck, he's right. It is easy. So sometimes just talking to someone, you can work out solutions together, because I think loads of people are in situations like that, not just in gyms but in life. So reaching out to someone and having a chat, being like, what do I do? And someone will be like, yeah, it's in your hand.
That's good
You've had it the
advice.
whole time. You're like, well, I've got the key.
Nice. Well, you're leaving tomorrow.
Yeah.
So what is your plan for like how you're going to I don't know, plan out your next 6 months or something?
Oh my goodness, like I'm still just digesting everything. Like everything's been so crazy. Even with the fight on Saturday, I was like, we're just doing this little thing, it's cool. And then it's like blown up a little bit, so I'm still like, oh that's me. So I'm still digesting everything, and like I really think I just need that few days of like going back through everything that's happened, because it's been 5.5 weeks, and so much like going back to the start of the summit has happened in that time. It's literally just like, well, this is like this crazy movie that I need to like watch the good bits again. But yes, I definitely want to keep fighting. Reintroduce that into my life. That's brought back that love for me, which is a major thing. And belief in myself, I think. Like that's the big thing for me here, is like I'm like, I actually can do it, and multiple people have told me I can do it and believed in me, just off the basis of what I've done here.
Yeah.
So including you. Thank you.
All right. Thank you, Tara, for speaking with me and for coming back. It made me super happy to have another woman at the gym. So.